Hi, it's Emma here from the Beauty Button.
Hi, it's Katie.
Now today we're going to take you through a really simple get the look. It's one that everyone really wants to know how to do and probably is a little bit scared because it is quite a dramatic look, a la Katie right here. It's the Smoky Eye. Now think kind of Angelina Jolie. She did a shoot for Vanity Fair last year, which was pretty much bang on for what we're going to do here, so I will pop the photo in so you can see our reference point. But yeah, Katie is the pro, so she's going to take you through how she's got her look on me. So I'm just going to tie my hair back, and Katie's going to take it away.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is a really, really simple smoky eye, probably the most simple you could do. So it's really not frightening, it's something that you can achieve at home really easily. And first thing I'm going to do is just put some of a kind of light taupey colour over the whole lid of the eyeball, using a kind of flattish but very soft brush, and just gently just buffing it into the eyelid.
And does brush quality make a difference when it comes to stuff like this?
Yeah, with a smoky eye, you really want to go for a really soft brush so you can really blend. It's nice to have one with an edge like this, just so you can get into the crease and just sort of create a nice shape. But definitely soft, 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 blendy, blendy, blendy is the best way to do it. And especially if you want to recreate Angelina's kind of very feline, subtle, smoky look, then that's the best thing to do. So as you can see, we've just done a little bit on top, and then what we're going to do is just run the same colour lightly along the bottom lash line. Just run it, outerize it in and back around again, just so it leaves just a very soft shape, just like that.
So is this acting as a base then?
Yeah, this will act as a base for the whole eye and just give you a nice kind of shape to work with as you move along. So there you go, that's quite subtle. Then we're going to come in with the same brush, with a slightly darker, more sort of plum colour, plum brown colour. It's got a little nice red undertone which will really warm up Emma's complexion, because she's quite pale, aren't you, Emma?
Yep. Don't tan. So
Okay.
if you had like 2 or 3 products that you really had to, your must-haves for your handbag, if someone had to recreate this quickly from their office or something, what would they be for you?
So for me, the 3 products are a really good taupey brown eyeshadow, and for that I would pick the My Face Cosmetics palette in Whole Latte Love. They have some really, really gorgeous colours. But the brown in particular, it's very soft, it's very blendable, it's very wearable. You can actually wear it in the daytime at the office, and then at the night time you just add a bit of black coal, like a black pencil. For example, MAC in Smolder is amazing, or the new Bourjois Smoky. And then a really good black mascara, and for that I would probably choose the Max Factor Lash Effect, or I'm loving MAC Opulash at the moment. It's got a really big brush, and it's not great for a delicate lash look, but it's really, really good if you want to create something quite striking with a really big clout to it. So as you can see, I've just put this darker colour along the lash line, brought it up into the crease, just very softly blending all the time, and into the outer corner of the eye, just adding definition there. So as you can see.
And by missing that domed bit in the middle out, what's that doing?
So that's just giving the eye a really, really nice soft shape. It's pulling the crease in and the lash line in, and just making your eye pop a little bit more. It's really good for creating kind of illusion of a space or a shape that isn't necessarily there. Okay, so then I'm going to take this darker colour again and run it again under the bottom of the lash line. And don't be afraid to be messy here. It really doesn't matter, because you're just doing loads of smudging. So if you go a little bit out of your desired shape, that doesn't matter, just work with it. Do you wear a smoky eye all the time then, Emma?
Not in the day, no, it's a bit much for me in the day, but I wear it a lot if I'm going out. I like to add colour to it. I'm a big fan of khakis and midnight blues. L'Oreal have just done the most amazing range of compact metallic colours. They're called the Colour Infallibles, I think.
They're really lovely.
And they're amazing, really high pigment. And if you just pop them in the middle of your eye.
You can do it with your finger as well, can't
you?
Yeah.
I actually did a video about finger painting with them the other day, which you can find on the blog as well.
So I'm just using the Bourjois Smoky Effect pencil, which is a really great black. It's a very soft pencil, which means it's super good for blending. As you can see, I've just done a kind of rough line, nothing neat yet, but it's going to be blended in along the top.
I think that's what's so good about this, is that people are so scared that their finished product looks so neat and so worked. That obviously with Angelina Jolie, they probably spent a long time doing it, but it really is so easy to do at home so quickly if you're in a rush.
Yeah, I mean, what have we been doing this for, like 2 minutes so far?
2-3 minutes.
And now, see, I'm just using a dome brush just to work that black colour up into Emma. Emma's got great lids for a smoky eye because they're enormous. So I've got loads of space to bring the black up. But it doesn't matter, even if you've got small lids, just try not to take, I mean, it totally depends on what look you're going for, but I'm not taking the end of the colour at the lash line too much further out, but I'm taking it further out from the crease and just creating this kind of quite cool feline shape.
I think people get quite scared taking dark colour above the crease like you've done there to shape the eye. But if you're following the crease and the kind of shape of your eyelash, then it's never going to look stupid.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm just going on the inner part of the bottom lash line, right the way over the tear duct, because Angelina Jolie is quite one for that kind of weepy smoky eye where it goes into the tear duct. Just using a kind of slightly thinner, stiffer brush to blend that black colour down into the brown that I've already applied there.
What's good about these soft coals is that because they do smudge a bit, although like Katie's just put it under there, she's now been able to take it across.
And if you look up there, just a lot of people forget to just fill in that little bit, the top inner corner of the eye. And just blend it in with the brush. Link it in.
And I mean, as we've said, like obviously we've done a slightly more muted version with the taupes and things here, but you could potentially do this with a colour if you really wanted to go all out. It doesn't necessarily have to be the plum. You can go proper black, or inject a bit of colour in there with a midnight blue, depending what your eye colour is as well. Makes a big difference.
Then I'm just using a big brush just to blend.
Slight difference from the other eye.
Yeah, obviously this varies from eye shape to eye shape. And Emma's got a much bigger look up for me. Much bigger lid than me.
This looks amazing with flawless skin as well, so make sure you've got a really nice foundation. As Katie would probably agree with me, you can do it either way. You can either start with your base already done, or you can do it after the finished look. But I mean, what do you prefer, Katie? Do you prefer it after or before?
I like to do the base before. We did yours before we got going. But it's totally up to what, like, if you make a lot of mess, then a lot of people prefer to then tidy up afterwards.
It's always a trick just to give your brush, if you're using a powder eyeshadow, just give your brush a tap before you've put it on your lid, because then the excess won't go all over under here. You don't want a panda eye by mistake. Or just get a tissue and just hold it underneath there, and it will catch the excess.
And you can clean up any edges with just a tissue. Or with a cotton bud I usually use. And there you go.
All done?
So that's our first eye done. We're just going to go on and do the second eye for our dramatic smoky eye feline look.
Yeah, I mean, you can also add, as we said earlier, add a really, really thick mascara. I've already got a tiny bit of mascara on now. I mean, I can show you. It'd probably be easier me doing it than Katie. Although she's very pro. You can literally just get, this one's quite a good brush. Just see here. And just pull it under there. And there as well. And if you pull it out towards the flick just there, then it obviously elongates it as well. So there you go. You've got both Katie's and my smoky eye. We've got very different shaped eyes, so you can see that it really does look good on anyone. We'll show you the finished product in a second. But yes, so put the hair down and everything, and cover this one up. There you go. Look, it is Angelina Jolie. Who knew?